Hello, I'm Andy, and I'm going to read to you a weekly horoscope from the 15th of April to the 21st of April. And this is for you coming, it is for 2018, and it is for you coming from Virgo. Before I start, I want to inform you that I do charge USD 50 for a 90 minutes Skype session based on your date of birth and looking at your palms and everything else. And it's not free of charge. So I'm still getting a lot of WhatsApp and a lot of messages and communication, thought it was free. So please take note. That's why I prefer to let this be known in the beginning of a program rather than wait till the end of a program. Let's go to the 15th Sunday for you coming from Virgo, and it doesn't start well for you. There is so many issues here that are going to bring all kinds of trouble. Personally based, financially based, reputation-wise based. Basically, they are planets most disagreeable, and what their plan is to make your morning and afternoon of this 15th Sunday as bad as possible. So what can you do about it? You just have to be very careful, but you can improve it by telling yourself not to be involved in anything that exposes yourself to risk, whether emotional risk, whether physical risk, whether financial risk. So lie low, because you cannot win in any situation more or less for this morning-afternoon period. So why bother projecting yourself and pushing yourself and wanting this and wanting that at all costs? Just take the soft approach. Sometimes when you do that, taking the soft approach, you soften these planets, they let go, and therefore you can move even better. Evening and nightfall for you is much, much better. And you'll find solutions in the evening nightfall period where you couldn't in the earlier part of the day. And there are very powerful planets there. Some of them are business planets. And so you'll have the chance of making good business contacts or meeting people who can help you in your job. And also there are powerful planets there where you can enhance yourself in any area of life, and you might meet some people who are really good for you in the evening nightfall session. 16th Monday starts terribly. Oh yes, if anything can go wrong, it would on this morning afternoon of 16th Monday. And so you may be at work or you may be in business and you are at risk. Losses of all kinds, blame of all kinds, just problems and problems will approach you. And so what you're going to do about it? You have to now focus on where the situation will go wrong. And don't wait until 16th Monday. You are hearing from me much earlier. 1 or 2 days before, already start noticing what might be the problem, whether at work or in business or at home or anywhere else. And that will give you plenty of time to actually minimize these planets' activities. You can do that. That's the whole reason for this weekly horoscope. And so with all this information that 16th Monday is going to be terrible, morning and afternoon, well, you'll prepare to somehow cover whatever problems are going to erupt. And then when you do come to 16th Monday, everything more or less has been either controlled or somehow put out of action, and it won't be so bad. But be prepared for some bad news or another in some area of your life or another. These planets also rule accidents of every kind. Evening and nightfall is extremely better. You may find a lot of solutions coming your way in the evening nightfall period. And these are very fast planets in the evening nightfall. And they are also the planets of unexpectedness, and they are all positive. That's the good news. So unexpected good news, unexpected meeting good people, unexpected everything goodness. And you might just find unexpectedly all the solutions where you couldn't find earlier part of the day. So go out and meet people. You will meet them unexpectedly, and they'll be most helpful to you, whether in business, whether in job, whether in any area. Go out bonding with the people you love as well, and that will somehow soften what may have gone wrong, either in the morning, afternoon, or maybe even earlier. Now we're going to 17th Tuesday. And that starts brilliantly for you and is going to end wonderfully for you. So you've got 24 hours of good luck at your disposal. Now you can just sit back and do nothing and it'll be a nice day. But no, every hour counts. You don't get connections like these. Get on the phone first thing in the morning, whether at job or whether in business or whether chasing for a romance or whether family related. Communicate, ask favors, and you will see that a lot of support will come from you. It will come for you from any area that you're looking for it to come from. And you'll become extremely lucky. These are also long-term planets, which is special, which means that whatever goodness comes, it now attaches itself to a long-term possibility. So it's not just I'm getting something good for the day, which is 17 Tuesday. No, but long-term bridges are being built. So it's that kind of a power morning-afternoon period. Evening nightfall period. And so if you chase for a romance in the morning, afternoon, and if you get some good connection, it'll be a long-term one. Evening and nightfall period I like also because these planets are even better than the ones in the morning afternoon period, meaning that they have the chance to make you luckier. And evening and nightfall period, planets are moving very fast and you are in action and you are meeting people left, right, center, and you're getting chances in any area that you want. Now you can't get everything under the sun in 24 hours, so focus on what you really want. Is it the romance you're looking for? Is it the marriage you want to improve? Is it the job? Is it the business? Focus on something and go for it, and I guarantee you by the end of the day, you will realize you have achieved quite a lot. Evening, nightfall, I want you to be active and I want you to be out because you are extremely lucky. And wherever you are, you will meet people of the helpful nature. And it's whatever you want, it'll come your way. So be active throughout the whole day, especially in the evening nightfall period. 18th Wednesday, aggressive planets are there, and evening nightfall not very good planets. So I'd like you to already be prepared for the morning afternoon period to make sure that you are not aggressive, whether in tone, whether in speech, whether in action. Take the soft approach and you'll be able to improve your day tremendously, morning and afternoon especially. You will be very determined to get what you want, which is good, but you may be over-determined, meaning you don't mind stepping on toes or ruffling feathers and just want to get what you want. That's not good. So slow down, take the soft approach, you will get what you want slowly in a nice way. Evening planets are very, well, they expect you to fail basically, the evening planets. There's no reason that they want any success that you can have in the evening nightfall period. And some of these planets of evening do go once in a while to the morning afternoon session to create some problems, and could be these problems created morning afternoon are small, here and there, a few of them by these planets, and as you come to the evening nightfall, there they are, all bundled up into a cannonball being shot at you. And so things can go pretty badly wrong in the evening nightfall session. Control your morning and afternoon, and perhaps evening nightfall may be minimized in trouble, but the trouble is there. So if you don't really have to go out, it's meeting the wrong people, being misled, drinking too much, all these hopeless things. And if you don't have to be out, just go back to the safety of your own home. And it also shows wastage of money, evening and nightfall. 19th Thursday, many ego planets are there and they don't do well in Virgo. Virgo has different types of ego planets. These are plain ego and they isolate you and they make you a perfectionist and they make you lower your tolerance, and so teamwork is gone. And it's a working day Thursday, you need teamwork. So you know this from me very early. So tell yourself, I am not going to be a perfectionist, I am not going to show arrogance. I am going to make sure that my teamwork is good because I've got a lot to achieve on this day. It's an important day where I might meet important people. And so don't waste it or don't spoil it, because you will be under this microscope and therefore the blame will come right on at you on this morning afternoon period of 19th Thursday. Evening is much, much worse. So the morning problems carry on, and the evening there are planets who don't want you to be successful at all, and everything is a jumble up. So if you really don't have to go out in the evening to mix with people, better go back to the safety of your own home. Because mixing all this arrogance and perfectionism with just pure bad luck in the evening nightfall is not going to get you very far. Only more blame. You may drink too much, you may be in the company of people who have very bad habits, you can have accidents. Yes, you can have accidents of some kind or another. So just after work, go back to the home and see whoever you want to see for another day. The 20th Friday, a lot of water planets are there, and they don't do well in Virgo. They bring about a dreamy attitude, and somehow you may not finish your deadlines, and you are not able to focus. Some imagination may be seen, but even that's not on the ball, meaning that it's way out of line. And so these water planets tend to make you waste time because you just can't focus because of some emotional things on your mind. And that can mean trouble at work because your deadlines may not be completed. Your bosses may wonder, what the hell are you doing? And you're supposed to have finished some kind of work and you can't because you are not focused yourself. So don't allow this kind of emotional planets to do that. Repeat to yourself 3 words every now and then: logic, facts and figures. Logic, facts and figures. That will pull you back to say that I'm at work, it's all about logic, I'm in business, it's all about logic, and bring you back to that. These planets can make you very infatuated, not only with people but with things as well, with the opportunities as well. Infatuation is a short-term product, and so you're not going to get very far. So just concentrate on your responsibilities, carry them out, don't be out too much in the evening as well. Talking about the evening, actually it's a very good evening with plenty of opportunities, and there are long-term planets there. They might move a bit slow for you because you're used to faster planets, but these slow planets can bring long-term possibilities. So I want you to be out. Never mind about the morning, afternoon being somehow not productive. Evening, nightfall, many opportunities wait for you, long-term as well. And a long-term bonding with a romance partner, or finding a new partner that will become a long-term possibility, and marriage and family, and be out with your colleagues and your bosses if you want, and also with the business people that you're doing business with if you're in business. Long-term possibilities are extremely good, and the bonding and the good luck and the chances of getting long-term contracts are also there. So I don't quite like your morning, afternoon, but I really like your evening and nightfall period of this 20th Friday. Now we will come to the 21st Saturday for you in Virgo, and that's an excellent morning, afternoon period, even a bit of the early evening as well. And these fantastic group of planets, morning, afternoon and early evening, they produce things to enlargement, meaning that they make your base bigger and they allow you to expand with your plans. And your expansion may be a promotion or more money. And if you are in business, you will attract a lot of interest from people who want to give you the business as well. So there's a lot of growth in the morning, afternoon of this Saturday. And if it is not a working day, never mind. And if you're going to be out with your colleagues and out with the business people, it will still work on a social basis, but it will still work. So be active and identify which area you want. If it's a romance you want, you'll be able to make good contacts as well. And if you want to make the marriage happy and your family as well, go out bonding morning, afternoon. Evening, nightfall is quite okay. But these planets are a bit aggressive. So you may turn a little bit aggressive in the sense that blunt of words, blunt of action, a tone of voice not good. So don't allow this to happen. Repeat to yourself again and again in the evening, I must take the soft approach. That simply means use words which are soft, a tone of voice which is soft, a body language which is soft. Very important, because these planets in the evening nightfall are not against you, but they are aggressive planets. And the morning ones are very powerful in the way they can make you also very dominated. So when you add this together, it's power-packed. So don't want to be power-packed, because it's a lovely Saturday. And what you want is nice and easy. Let others take charge. Let them make the plans. You just say, I'll follow and do everything you want. You will have a fantastic Saturday that way. All right? Well, I'm already charging USD 50 for a 90-minute session. And that's based on your date of birth and time of birth and looking at your palms, and I'll face read you as well and talk to you about your face if I see anything to talk about. And in those 90 minutes, I will talk to you about your 7 or 8 years in advance, year by year, calendar year by calendar year, age by age, very intensely. And I'll give you many, many solutions on how to be a lucky person. And so go to Facebook and go to Skype, or leave me an email and I'll come back to you and we'll be able to do a plan. Until then, thank you and good luck.